Okay, it's Nora Jean again. Now, I had covered these 5 pens using that crappy Bic Stic. And most people, when they get to this point, they like throw themselves on the sofa, cover their heads with their duvet, and have a cry. I'm not, because I believe in chop and toss. Chop and toss is when you take, you take cane. So we have, here we have this 5 acres of fear cane, right? And you chop it up. And let me see, here we go. You chop it up, and then you can make mirror images. Now this is just from the scraps that we had from last night. So what I'm going to do, and we'll see how fast we can do this, I'm going to take the clay off of these pens with a tissue blade, and we're going to do a little chop and toss. And I'm going to show you how to make this double-sided, whoopee, mirror image. Maybe a better mirror image this way. Mirror image pendant, just from scraps. Okay? There's no such thing as garbage clay. Not really. You know? Okay, see how I'm cutting away from myself? Because that way, nobody ends up bleeding. Nobody ends up crying. We don't want to do that. And people go, oh, but you put in so much time and energy into the cane. Well, what are you going to do? Like, if you've never failed at something, and I don't really like to call things failures. I like to call them miscalculations. Okay? Now, I want to show you something. Maybe I can get a little closer here with the camera. Okay. Here we go. I want to show you how to do a really quick Natasha bead. Okay? And we're just like taking the scraps from that one pen. That's going to make kind of a big bead, but it's good for the example, right? And we didn't do anything particular with the clay other than take the scraps and roll it up. No twisting, no turning, no stretching, just compressing the air out of it. Okay? Now, a Natasha bead has, I don't know why it's called Natasha. I guess a lady named Natasha figured it out and put it online first. That's all I know. All right. You take the rectangle and you cut it in half and you open it like a book. That'll give you a mirror image, you see? Okay? If we just wanted to stop here, we could stop here and make a pendant. But we're not going to stop here. We're going to take these two and we're going to cut them down the middle. Cut them down the center again. Open them like a book again for another mirror image. Okay, that's one side. Here's the other side. Okay, now, what's absolutely fabulous is that you can take these two mirror images and you can put them back to back. It matches! Holy moly! See? And this side matches. And this side sort of like needs to be a little squished a little bit. And this side matches. Okay? So you have 4 mirror images. From one batch of scrap clay. So you go neat, 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 neat. Now, what you can do with this, there's a number of things. Like you can put it on a skewer. That's what I do with all my beads. Put it on a skewer like this, and you can just squeeze the end down, boink, 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 like that, right? Boink, 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 and you have a focal bead, right? And let me see, see if we can get a better shot. Oh, there we go. That. Here we go. Focus. No. Oh, here we go. There's a focus. Goodness gracious. See? And we can like clean up those seams with a little bit of effort. I mean, just a little bit of effort. It's just not going to take it. And see, that was the scrap off of that pen. Okay. So we're just going to, okay. That's a Natasha bead. And I'm going to keep these videos short. So that's 6.5 minutes. We scraped one pen, and we made a Natasha bead out of it. Yay! There's no such thing as garbage clay.